tabernacle, and behold, Miriam was leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. And let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his.
Yeah, so he didn't praise the Lord. Oh my goodness, she became a Nephite. That was a curse. Go ahead.
He said, let her not be as one.
And now, who both came against Moses? Aaron and Miriam, right? But who received the curse? Miriam. Why do you think Miriam got the curse put on her ass? Because she's a woman. Go ahead.
It says, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O power.
By the way, Esau came out of his mother's womb like that, half dead. Not looking right. Go ahead.
I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut up from the camp 7 days, and after that let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward the people removed from Hazeroth.
Yeah, and you black-ass women, man, we're going to do that too in the wilderness when you act up. We're going to shut you out, and we're going to put you out there in the woods by yourself. You're going to hear all those wolves in the background, different animals and whatnot, and you're going to bug out. And then when you come back, if you make it back in one piece, you know, if a wolf don't get your ass, or some animal or something, or you don't get, or some mountain lion eat your ass, then when your ass come back in, you're going to be in order, all right? And we're going to do that to you nigga women. We're going to put you out of the woods. We're going to leave you out there for a week, all right? So you better know how to eat the right beetles and shit and know how to goddamn survive. Go ahead.
If this is Leviticus 13 and 29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper in the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
Yeah, that's called blind hair. And they got a saying, blinds have, blinds have more fun? Well, it ain't fun being cursed with leprosy. There's nothing fun about that. Go ahead.
And if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scald, even a leprosy upon the head or beard.
Go ahead.
And the priest looked on the plague, and if the priest look on the plague of the scald, and behold, it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut him up that hath the plague of the scald 7 days. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the scald spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the scald be not in sight deeper in the skin, he shall be shaven, but the scald shall he not shave, and the priest shall shut him that had the scald 7 days more. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the scald, and behold, if the scald be not separated in the skin, nor be in sight deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean.
So basically, you Edomites, you got a damn problem, man, especially you blondes out there. If you got blue eyes and you have blind hair, that's a defect, man. That's a form of that's leprosy. Okay, so you're subhumans. All right, that's it on that. Now let's go back to Genesis.
All right, this is Genesis, back in Genesis 4 and 2. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance.
Yeah, well, why didn't the Lord have respect for him? Read that part again. What did he do?
It says, and Abel and in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
You were supposed to bring certain animals and sacrifice them, which Abel did, and you didn't. Now, Go from there. Get me the book of, you know what I want, Psalms. Psalm 50 and 16. And then also get me Isaiah 26 and 10. Because you in the land of Israel, you've made it through the land, through the Rothschilds. And what do you got over there? You got kosher pigs. You got Pink City. You got gay parades. You got all kind of madness. So you got the land. You have the whole world thinking that you're the real Jews, and that you in the land. You calling yourself the Israelites or the Jews, but then look at what you're doing over there. So that proves right there that you can't be in our kingdom. You can't be side by side by us. You're going to have to be working out in the field and getting a foot in your ass. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Yeah, the wicked is talking about Esau, as we all should know. Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Yeah, because you go to these temples and you bring out the Torah, right? And you read from the Torah and you get the Torah blessing, and you do the Shemais and all that. Shemai, Eloheinu, the way your idiots do it. But you know what? You ain't getting no blessing from the Most High. Because you first of all, you're devils. That's in your spirit. And just because you have some form of Hebrew and you in the land, that don't mean you're going to get a blessing, man. When the kingdom comes, you're going to get destroyed. First of all, you go into slavery, and then after a time of slavery, you're going to be exterminated. Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing...
Because you don't keep the laws. There's one kid, this little so-called Jewish kid, and they even got it on tape. This other so-called Jew, grown man, took this kid and chopped his ass up. And took part of the bodies is in Brooklyn, I believe. Part of the body parts was in a damn dumpster like 2 blocks down. And then the other body parts was in this guy's freezer. And this guy's a so-called Jew. So you are straight up devils, man. And they're not calling him a devil. They're not calling him a monster. Oh, we got to do some psychological tests. If a damn nigga did it, you wouldn't say, well, we got to do some you would call him a monster. You fucking devils. But you can't help it. That's in your spirit to do what you do. That's why we have to burn you, man. We have to destroy you through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's going to happen. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I may say this, Olatar, yeah, and then on that show, To Catch a Predator, they had this so-called rabbi, a so-called Jew rabbi, that was soliciting sex from a little boy, from a young boy, and they caught his ass. Okay, just to let you know how and all you devils do that, all you so-called rabbis do that. But the problem is you never got caught. This is Psalms 50 and 17. Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind.
And then, you got idiots out there like Uncle Ruckus. He's at the top of the list. I mean, this guy's he's truly that's a cartoon character, but he's truly Uncle Ruckus, man. They made that character out of him, man. Go ahead.
It says, seeing or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedest with him.
Seest thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. Go ahead.
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Who's the them? Israel. What is the Most High going to do? He's going to reprove you Edomites, the wicked, and he's going to set them, the Israelites, in front of your eyes. So when you see the different camps all around the world and around Babylon, that's a fulfillment. All right. So the average Joe the cop, he don't know what's going on. The average cracker that goes shopping, walk down the street and see you, he don't know what the hell is going on. But the elite know exactly what's going on. The Rothschilds, the warlocks, the super rich families of the earth, they know exactly what's going on. And they go into these scriptures and they say, yep, this is being fulfilled. So what they're doing now, they're going to certain guys and paying them off. And these guys are not men of the Lord anyway. They're actors, like this guy, General Yohana. What's this other dude? This other bubble-eyed blackfish. What's the other dude? Zabak. You know, them guys are all paid off, man. Now, I'm telling you that y'all all got paid off. Now, you prove me wrong. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor